Welcome to Weird Twins! We missed you guys. How are you?
Yeah, it's been so long since we talked.
Yeah.
Or so it feels.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess, yeah. But how are you guys? How are you doing? How are you?
I'm well. I feel like I had so many things to talk about on the episode, and now they've all left my mind, except my smell. Can I jump into my smell? Well,
of course.
Dump into my smell. It's poop related. So I was cleaning Miss Bella's litter box today.
You're a warrior.
And because I'm a warrior, and as I'm scooping, I'm really tasting it for some reason in a way that's not typical for me. And I think maybe I just had some shit coffee breath, and then it was the little smell of the litter box. Mm-hmm. But I was like, whoa, I'm really tasting poop. But it wasn't like that horrifically stinky.
Yeah.
So I think it was probably just my breath, but the combination was pretty disturbing.
Oh, that's tough. She did go in there right after you scooped it, of course, as cats do, and dropped a pretty stinky poop.
Ooh.
Pretty stinky, gotta say. But it didn't make it all the way over here to us on the couch.
No, because I was sitting on the couch right after she did it.
And I have smelled her poops from the couch before.
Oh, many times.
Like, it can happen. But that one I was, like, surprised how stinky it was, and that it's way over here. So, But she covered up pretty good, so.
Great.
Can you see?
How are you?
How am I? I'm alright. Kind of boofing. Mind and spirit.
Yeah.
You know the vibes.
Yeah. You know about generally what's happening.
Yeah. Smells for me. Well, I guess it's smell related. My armpits got really sweaty in the middle of the day today.
Oh.
For no reason, but they don't really stink. In a way you'd expect them to. I just sniffed them again to be sure. And they don't really stink the way you'd expect them to. I did put on another coated deodorant, of course. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have much going on. I'm kind of with everything. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I feel like I don't have any.
I was thinking of all these things to say earlier, and now I don't know. Actually, have you guys ever come into mass quantities of bananas?
What'd you do with them? We also have a bunch of tomatoes. Those are easier to deal with.
Yeah.
But bananas, it's like, how much banana bread?
I've never come into this mass of bananas before.
How many was it? I guess we didn't even count how many bunches it was.
No, it was several bunches.
It was more than several. It was 10.
Oh my god.
Because I processed
nearly a dozen bunches.
Yeah, I think so. Wait, can I actually go count really quick?
Sure.
So it was 9 bunches of bananas.
Wow.
Yeah. And some of them were bunches with fewer longer bananas, and some of them were bunches with a lot of smaller bananas.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of banana bunches.
Yes. So.
And I did throw one away because one was kind of.
Are weird.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Mass bunches of bananas. So if you've ever come into mass bunches of bananas, write in our email.
Yeah.
DM us on TikTok. What'd you do with them?
Yeah.
Really through any venue, text or phone. We really need to know what to do with
Come to our house, bananas. Write us a letter.
Yeah.
Our building has a building meeting next month.
Show up?
Yeah, if you just want to show up there, you could talk then. I'm sure everyone would like to talk bananas there, to be honest.
I'm sure everyone would love to talk bananas.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry. No thoughts. Head empty.
Yeah. I concur.
Yeah. But we do have a Patreon for 3 smackaroos.
Yes.
You can go over there. I really loved our Twitches episode for Halloween. I think that's really fun to listen to. You can hear us say some pretty unkind things about a pretty terrible woman named Lucinda.
She's dastardly, and I described her in detail accurately.
Yes. So you can go check that out, and then we have some other stuff, we answer questions about being twins that, also anyone can ask us questions about being twins. We just answer them over on the Patreon.
We keep the answers, because we have answered them for free for too long. Actually, I don't think that's true. I don't really answer questions about being twins. I'm just you're a dumbass. So get the questions for the first time, or get the answers for the first time. You've had the questions for a long time. Get the answers.
Yeah. And then also, at the link in the... Not in
the Linktree in our bio?
Or not in our bio. No.
In our description?
Yes. There is a link to oh my god.
Ghada and Sarah?
Ghada and Sarah.
You combine their names
Yeah.
together. That's their Brangelina.
Yeah. To Ghada and Sarah's GoFundMe. They're working on trying to evacuate their family from Gaza. They're twins, 789. So go donate to them.
And they're evacuating their family as well, which includes 4 children.
Yes, includes 4 children. Evacuating their family. What else? What do we say? We have TikToks and Instagram. We have Fire Maymays. Honestly, a few less Fire Maymays recently because I've been really eepy. But I'll get back on my Fire Maymay grind set. I have some good ideas in the chamber.
Oh, good. Love to see your Fire Maymays.
Yeah, I have one. I'll tell you about it later because I don't think it'll actually work for being a Maymay. I'm afraid, like, the host on TikTok won't get it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Ugh, it's like I have an immaculate idea in my head and it's just not gonna, it's gonna go over their heads.
You know, this is where we can utilize their Tumblr, maybe.
Oh.
For your Maymays that are too hot for TikTok.
Oh. Okay. Maybe.
Yeah.
Potentially. What else do we have? We have a YouTube that maybe we'll have some more
We do have a YouTube, which I've uploaded things to in the past.
Yeah.
And may continue to. Who's to say?
That's for the men community, because we know there's a lot of Irish Spring Warriors.
Yes.
A lot of fellas listen to this podcast.
Yes. And so we know you like YouTube. We've heard your cries. And so we're working on our YouTube.
Yeah. I don't know what else is there to say. What else do we have going on? If you got a text message from your stepdad's mother asking you to go to Thanksgiving, how would you respond?
How would you reject her?
A, no response. B, no thank you. C, who is this and who did you vote for? Please let us know.
Yeah. Do you want that to be the poll this week?
Ooh, yeah, that would be fun.
I love to make the poll. If you open up in Spotify, you can open up and you click on the episode, like scroll down. I like to do a little poll.
They're really fun.
And I don't care if you fill it out. I would like someone to fill it out, but honestly, making it is enough for me. I make it, and then I'm usually the only one who votes if I remember. And that's good for me, but if you want to join in on the fun,
we would love that.
I invite you to come along on the poll journey.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Yeah. Well, are you ready to get into our episode?
Yeah, we're watching Bob Burger this week.
Bob Burger!
Bob Burger! We're watching, what is
Season 3, Episode 5.
Hell yeah, brother. An Indecent Thanksgiving Proposal.
Yeah.
Okay, ready to hop into it?
Hell yeah.
Yay! Oh, also, this is a podcast, not a recap podcast. We watch the shows and real time tell you the smells that we smell.
This
psychically.
Is live reporting.
Live reporting.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello, we've come across a horrifying discovery. There's an unaccounted for listener.
Oh no!
And we're scared.
Not just an unaccounted for listener, an unaccounted for follower of our podcast on Spotify.
Follower. Because there are often unaccounted for listeners, but unaccounted for follower.
But of course, because we're the most famous podcast in the world.
This is to be expected.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we open up and Jean is hitting Bob with a sausage.
Sorry about that, everybody. I got some chips caught in my throat. I got these lovely garden veggie flavor burst nacho cheese tortilla chips.
We came across massive amounts of chips as well.
Mm-hmm.
But Jean whapping Bob with a sausage.
Yes, of course, as you do to your father.
Of course, I think this is kind of what they're always doing. I think this is kind of an ever-present smell of just sausage flying through the air between these two.
Yes. Yeah, did you say he's sitting in the cart? That's so fun. I haven't sat in a cart in so long.
Yeah, you probably
obviously,
never will
because I'm an adult. Oh my god, that's true. And it's like, I don't want to. I can't get in.
No, me either. I can't get in or out.
Who knows? I don't know. Maybe we'll make a friend who's like 7 feet tall and really strong who can just like lift us in there.
Us? I don't want that.
Not together. Separate.
I don't want it either way. That's not the point.
Oh my goodness.
We drive around in one of those little car ones where they have little seats.
Those are not as good anymore.
Really?
Yeah, they have them like set up weird. I don't know.
Say more.
They're like, I don't know how to describe it, but like they don't have the same configuration.
Oh.
And they're, like, weird. I saw some people with their kids in them, and I was like, oh, that's weird. Also, I feel like they don't have those carts anymore.
Yeah, they're much less common. I'll have to keep an eye out. Any smells you want to discuss?
Smell of a shopping cart, that's a smell.
Ooh, yeah, metallic-y.
Yeah. Also, what do you think their specific grocery store smells like? I feel like there's a smell there.
I think it smells like... I think when you go into, like, not a tiny grocery store, where it's, like, the ones that are so small where it's, like, you don't even really have a cart.
Yeah.
I think it's, like, a big but local grocery store.
I agree.
And I think it smells like that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's the like, in our last episode, we talked about pharmacies having a smell and how they don't have them anymore. I feel like it's the same with the grocery store.
Yeah.
I feel like they have a distinct smell that, like, a corporate, like, Hy-Vee or Kroger, like, they don't have that smell.
Yes, I agree.
But it's, like, a smell.
And, like, I don't know how to describe it or where it comes from.
It's, like, earthy, but also chemically.
Yeah. It's, like, I don't know what chemicals used that are different, but... Well.
Mm-hmm. And it's, like, potato-y from the dirt.
Yeah.
I think it's a combination of the chemicals and, like, the dirt of the potatoes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, something with that together.
That makes sense.
And a constant in and out of, like, pallets and stuff. I think there's a woody earthy smell, but also...
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful explanation. Wow. Pure poetry. Yeah, I don't know. Do we have anything else to say about the grocery store? Anything about the... Oh, it's funny when Jean kind of, like, rolls away in the cart.
Yeah, I love
And Linda
Jean.
goes after him. That's funny. That makes me laugh.
I'm trying to think of how to describe the smell of raw meat, but I'm struggling and I don't really desire to.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think we can skip it. Also, we did come across a ham in our exploits.
Oh my goodness.
We do now have a ham. If you want to wreck your home, buy a bunch of mice like a normal person. Because why? Canonical smell. That does impart a smell.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
It absolutely does. That is a great way to ruin your home, like, so.
Mm-hmm.
Quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a smell. So Mr. Fish came into the restaurant. I don't know why. The vibe of this episode so far, I don't know. Maybe I'm just making this up, but everything feels very humid, and I don't know why, because it's, like, right around Thanksgiving. And they're in New Jersey, probably? I don't know the humidity in New Jersey right now. Please let us know right in. Maybe that's our unaccounted follower. Maybe they're in New Jersey.
Ooh, yeah.
You could be our correspondent.
Our New Jersey correspondent.
Yeah, for all our Bob's Burgers episodes.
All our New Jersey questions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why is it shaped like a unicorn?
Why is it the Garden State?
And not the Unicorn State.
Questions we need answered. Please contact us at weirdtwinzpod@gmail.com or on across our social medias or YouTube. I never check our YouTube DMs. I don't know if we ever received one, but you could be the first.
I bet we have a bunch of YouTube DMs all the time.
I have got to get on top of the YouTube DMs.
Okay.
I'm just drowning in them.
Post-election, I have gotten 2 different scam, like, text messages that come from an email that are like, hey, sugar, go to this link. Like weird, like, shit like that.
I get so
Where
scared when I get a scam text that's from an email address. I get really scared.
And it's like, the letters are, like, alternating capitalized and lowercase.
So scary.
It really was. It was just like, whoa, like, where? Pardon?
It smells fishy.
Yeah, indeed. But Mr. Fish came in to be like, hey, Bob, I need to borrow your family for Thanksgiving. And Bob is all like, no, we love Thanksgiving. It's our favorite holiday. And he's trying to convince him of that. What do we think Mr. Fish odor smells like? What kind of park bum does he wear? Any
Is
ideas?
this a safe space, to be honest?
Yes.
He wears black opium.
Oh, okay. Honestly, I honestly think Felix Fischoder wears black opium. I think you'd like it because it's saucy.
And what do you think Fischoder smells like?
I think he smells like an old man. I think he's an Irish Spring Warrior, to be honest.
I agree he's an Irish Spring Warrior, but I also think he wears a fragrance.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's gotta be like an aquatic fragrance, I'm sorry. I don't think it's Acqua di Gio, to be honest.
To me, I would guess Felix is Acqua di Gio.
No, I think he's wearing black opium because it's sexy.
We'll have to bring him in and see what we smell. But yeah, oh man. Maybe that's where I'm like, the Fischoder brother is Felix, who smells like... We haven't even seen Felix yet. So we need to reserve our judgment.
I feel like Mr. Fischoder's wearing some sort of a Lacoste aquatic fragrance.
Okay.
Or something. I don't know why, but that's what I'm getting from him. Or maybe something weird random from the drugstore.
Oh,
some
do you think
weird random aquatic thing from the drugstore.
Aquatic?
I'm definitely getting aquatic off of him. Maybe I'm just biased because he's Mr. Fischoder and he owns the whole wharf, but... But I'm getting a fishy smell off of him. No.
We'll have to smell on.
We'll have to smell on.
Gene is a bath man. This comes up oft in the show.
Oh, of course.
What do you think his bath scent is?
Ooh. Honestly, I feel like he's either a lavender boy or a coconut boy.
Ooh, I like that.
I feel like you would really like those. Or, honestly, like a classic Mr. Bubble. I think he would obviously like that because he's a child. But I think, because there's a episode where him and Linda have, like, spotter day. And I don't remember, there's definitely plenty of scents mentioned in there. Maybe we should do that one sometime.
Ooh, yeah.
But I feel like when they're doing that, I feel like they are doing something that's like lavender.
Okay. I like it.
But I could see him being a coconut. Yeah, what do you think?
I think he would like to switch it up a lot.
Yeah, that too.
Like, I don't think he's like always doing any sort of flavor, whatever it is. But for me, my first reaction, peach.
Ooh. Yeah, I could see that.
Man, like a little peach.
I could see that. For sure. Kill the turkey. Linda just sang her beautiful Thanksgiving song. Wonderful.
We love it.
Linda is wearing her dress that she wore to Ginger's wedding.
Unlaundered.
Okay, I was just gonna ask, do you think it's been laundered? Of course not.
No. Never in a million years.
But I don't think it like smells bad. I don't think it
smells bad. I feel like Ginger got married like several years ago. And like, even though obviously a bridesmaid dressing does get soiled over the course of a wedding, I feel like it's just been long enough where it's like truly aired out.
Like all the germs have like died.
Yeah.
Like it's like they just simply cannot be alive anymore, and that's like what makes it stink. Bacterias. Also, I wonder if she obviously didn't launder it, but maybe like put it in the bathroom when it was really steamy in an attempt to like steam clean it.
Yeah.
I could see her doing that.
Yep.
And I don't think it did anything positive or negative for the dress. But I do think it's something that happened. And it feels relevant to the smell profile, even though I don't think it affected the smell.
I agree. And I'm glad you brought that up.
Just because of the history.
Yeah.
But that dress, what material do we think it's made out of? Just for how does it smell, basically? Like, do we think it's like satiny? Velvety? I know it doesn't really look velvety on screen, but I feel like it could be.
I was picturing that, like, taffeta or whatever, like that shiny prom dress material.
Okay, yeah.
I know it doesn't look shiny, but it is, like, a blue color, so I think it would be difficult to make that. But that's what it was to me. I love velvet for it, though.
Right. I don't know. Maybe it could be anything we wanted it to be. We say. Velvet. No one else. Velvet. Parfum. What sort of parfum is Linda wearing? I love that I just subjected all these questions and now I have to answer
What do you
them.
think the parfum is?
Well, she has mentioned before that she has a parfum by Kelly Ripa.
Oh. Do you think she's whipping
But I think that's her everyday fragrance, to be honest.
like a pretty regular fragrance.
For this, I don't know what she has. Honestly, what?
Okay, I kept this smell thought inside, to be honest. When we were going back and forth about what Mr. Fischoder smelled like, my heart thought something that I didn't want to say with my words. White diamond.
Wait, for who?
Mr. Fischoder, but now also
For Linda.
I
actually did have the thought that maybe she was wearing white diamonds, but I was like, is that crazy?
I think she's wearing it because she's playing a character.
Yeah.
Like, I think she went down to the drugstore and she's like, I'm getting white diamonds for this.
Honestly, I wonder if it was, like, she was at the thrift store. Like, she went to the thrift store somewhere between when this happened, and she was like, white diamonds, perfect! Like, you know what I mean? The stars aligned!
Yes. She's being an elegant woman.
An elegant woman. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
But also my heart.
Wait, Mr. Fischoder or Felix for the white diamonds?
I was Fish.
Okay.
You think Felix?
I don't know, it could be either one of them.
Just after you said you think he smells old, I was like white diamonds. But I wasn't brave enough to say it.
Honestly, I could see it. Okay, also about Linda, she's definitely got very hairsprayed hair right now. Her hair looks the same as always.
But it's got a lot of...
It's got a lot of hairspray, but I feel like it's honestly a hairspray. It's not like an Elnet. I feel like it's, like, I have this one hairspray that smells very, like, tropical. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it's something like that, where it's like, this is really clashing with the white diamonds right now, actually.
I fear you're right. I fear you're right.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. Delicious. Okay, got a few smells. Number one, the carpet in the hallway that they were standing in smells bad.
Like pee?
Yeah, like pee. And it's like, why? Like, you don't have any pets. Like, why does it smell?
Also, I feel like it smells like human.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Real ones know the difference.
I honestly also just feel like it feels dusty in here.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
for sure.
So, I don't know. There's that. Then, Bob and Linda and Mr. Fish are in the kitchen. That kitchen, I do not think smells good.
Ooh, what do you think it smells like?
Like, I think it's just, like, a bunch of things where it's, like, it's not technically dirty, but it's, like, it's not, like, cleaned thoroughly enough. Like, the sink is, like, rinsed, but it's never, like, cleaned with soap. Yeah, it's never cleaned with soap and, like, dried and, like, really cleaned.
Yeah.
It's just, like, you rinse the water and rinse the stuff off.
I'm having a psychic vision of, like, the corners on the counters, like, you know, when you wipe down a counter and then it, like, there's dust in the corner and then you make the choice to either wipe that away, like, go over a second time, or you make the choice to leave it. I think the choice is always made to leave it.
Yes, exactly. And it's, like, you're not, I don't know, they're not, like, pulling out anything. If there's anything on the counter, they're not, like, pulling it out. At least most of the time. Maybe like if it's something little.
Those times when you go around and you just push the crumbs around all the appliances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely the vibe I get, because I'm like, he's not paying any of, like, staff enough for that. And they're like, well, you're getting what you're paying for.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I so agree. Same page.
And, like, I saw that butcher block kind of, like, movable counter in the corner. I feel like that's not getting pulled out when you are cleaning the floors. It's just kind of you go around it.
Yeah, you go
like,
around it as
movable.
if it's like, yeah, exactly. Like, it's lots of crumbs in corners where it's like, you wouldn't think that would be, like, significant, but it's just, it builds up after years and years and years.
And it doesn't reek or anything.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's just not like when you walk into a kitchen, it's like fresh and lemony.
Yeah, exactly. Also, Mr. Fischoder gave the kids uniforms, outfits to wear.
Yeah.
What do we think those smell like? Mothballs?
Yeah.
Or, like, they've just been sitting in a drawer with mothballs? I feel like they smell bad either way.
Yeah. I feel like they've been, like, packed away. I feel like I'm almost getting a cardboard smell.
Yeah.
Like, they've been packed away in cardboard or an old suitcase. Mm-hmm. And stored, like, in a suitcase, packed away with mothballs.
Yeah. I agree. He didn't wash them before. Ooh, what? On a seat.
No, never in a million years.
No.
But I do think they're freshly ironed.
You know what? Yeah. And I feel like that made them smell worse.
Exactly.
Because the heat brought it out. Okay. This might sound controversial. Well, I don't think the first part of it. Well, okay, I'm just going to explain. Linda's wearing white diamonds. I think Jean is also wearing white diamonds.
Yes.
Controversial? I think Louise is also wearing white diamonds. I know it sounds crazy.
But it's true.
I think she's like, that smells disgusting. True. I want it all over my body.
Exactly.
It's an enigma of gross great. Just like the, whatever it's called.
The ambergris!
Ambergris! I was gonna say aubergine, but that's eggplant.
You're 100% correct. It can't be controversial because it's true and you tapped in to the greater psychic nose.
I am tapped in. You know
Your
what?
third nostril is open.
Busted wide open.
The lover fired a shot.
Yes.
Straight into the wall.
Oh yeah, she came in, she was just introduced to everyone.
And fires a shot. There's a little explosion smell.
Mm-hmm.
Plus it went into the wall.
Yeah.
I think that's unleashing some negative odor. It'll take a minute for it to...
spirits.
And spirits. Yeah. That was all.
No, I think you're fully right. Do we want to get a read on her and what she smells like yet, or no? Would it be crazy to also say white diamonds? No, just kidding. I don't think she's wearing white diamonds.
I don't know if I have a read yet.
Mm-hmm. I think. Okay. Few things. So, Bob is... I guess what's going on in this situation is Fischoder is borrowing the Belcher's family, except for Bob. He's going to pretend to be the cook. The rest of them are going to pretend to be his family, so he can get with this lady. Bob has been in, like, the kitchen, so the kids have been, like, going into the kitchen. Jean went in there to, he was supposed to be playing football with the bread. Do you think that was freshly baked bread, knowing Bob, or no?
No.
I feel like he phoned it in because it was Fischoder.
Yes, and I don't think he's a big baker.
Yeah.
So, like, I think he would do it at home only for Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But yeah, I think it's very much from a plastic package.
Yeah. Okay. Because then that's not giving off a strong smell.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Correct.
Bob falls on the floor. And then Tina goes in, and he can't get the wishbone out because this thing is still cooking. So they split the wish skin. And it pulls apart and it slaps her and it's like gets on her glasses.
Yeah.
That's going to be greasy.
Yeah, it's going to smell all night long.
That's going to be stinky.
And it's going to obscure her vision.
Mm-hmm.
I have greasy eyelids and that will do a number on my glasses.
Yeah, exactly. And then Louise, she just sends in a note saying she can't due to a prior commitment. And their thing was going to be, he sets out like a crime scene with like the extra insides. Then he's like, okay, well, I guess I set up all this for nothing. He just wipes it off that like butcher block thing, and that's it. He didn't clean that.
No,
he's drunk off absinthe.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Or obliterated. That's gonna be stinky.
Unsanitary.
And very germy.
Yeah.
Very bad. And then Linda comes in because he wants to do his toast. And Linda comes in, and she gets an onion so she can cry for her next scene, and she's like, no, Bob, we're not doing it. Do your toast later. And she takes the onion, puts it between her breastises. So to add to the white diamonds, to add to the tropical hairspray, to add to the, like, makeup. I'm sure she's wearing, like, a full face makeup, you know? We have onion. We have raw onion between your boob.
It was like half an onion.
Yeah.
It wasn't like she took a little sliver.
No, it was like half an onion to fully make
that
like
she
a third
could, like,
boob.
put on her finger and then, like, scratch her nose or, like, itch her eye or something,
yeah.
and then get the reaction going.
Yeah.
Like a full half onion.
Yeah. So it's like your hands smell like onions already, but also you have an onion fully in your boobs.
Yeah.
Also, there's something else
I was gonna say, I don't think anyone's clocking it, though.
Okay, you think
I don't think they're clocking the onion.
Okay. Also, I was gonna say, she is also drunk. She's had half of 4 bottles of wine. So, like, you also have, like, alcohol in your breath, and you're like...
Exactly. I think she's, like, really boofing on alcohol.
Hmm. So the onion's just kind of, like... No one...
I think it would be mistaken for BO.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
They think she's packing it under her arm, not between her breasts.
Yeah, that makes sense. Everyone is screaming right now. Linda's singing a song. Bob is yelling. Everyone's yelling. The air in the room smells bad now because of everyone's breath all combined.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops, just ducked. Sorry, Queen.
Oh, I'll cut it out.
Just ducked, Bella. Sorry, girl. She's hungry. Sorry, can I get her food real quick?
Yeah.
Unless you have anything else to say about this scene?
I do have something to say. I have a slight smell on, Fischoder's ex.
Uh-huh.
I think she smells like tobacco, but not like a cigarette. I think she smells like a cigar or something. Like, I think she smoked a cigar in the car on the way here.
For sure. Of course.
That's
Love
all
that.
I got on her.
Perfect.
Hello. So, oh shit. I looked up some of the notes of white diamonds, and one of them is aldehyde.
Oh, what
odor profile, an abstract, soapy, fatty, fresh smell, reminiscent of fresh laundry and froth. Okay. And that was the second, like, most prominent note after white floral.
Okay. Do you want to read just, like, a rundown of the notes quick?
Yeah. I have it up right here. So the top notes are the aldehydes, as mentioned. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Aldehydes, lily, neroli, orange, and bergamot. Middle notes are Egyptian tuberose, jasmine, ylang ylang, narcissus, carnation, Italian orris root, Turkish rose, and cinnamon. And base notes are amber, musk, sandalwood, oak moss, and patchouli.
That is crazy when you say it out loud like that.
Yeah. It's like, this is why this fragrance has such a reputation.
Ooh, should I start wearing white diamonds every day?
Maybe.
Ooh.
I might. Who knows?
Why not? Okay, so.
Intense.
Mr. Fischoder just kissed Linda. He has Folger's shit coffee breath.
Absolutely.
Folger's specific.
And I think that is the foundation upon which his breath is built. But also, I think it smells really badly of red wine.
Ew, yeah, of course.
Deeply of red.
Ew, that's gross. He has really bad breath right now.
And?
You can just, like, feel it.
Is she drinking milk?
Ew! She has a glass of milk and a glass of red wine. That's disgusting.
She being, the ex.
And the ex, the weird lady.
Yeah. So Fischoder, he's probably drinking milk, too.
Yeah.
He has to be.
That's psychotic.
Disgusting putrid breath.
Or is it water?
I don't think so.
It might be water. If you look really close on your phone, you can kind of see behind it, and it looks more see-through.
But I think that's above the line. It's only half filled. You can see through it.
Oh, but it's like, I thought like right on the edge of the line you can see.
Oh, maybe I just can't see that close. Okay, well let's headcanon it as water. To be safe.
No, let's headcanon it as milk to be crazy.
Do you have any other? He's also kissing Linda, and she does not have great breath either.
Mm-mm.
And she smells like onion.
And she smells like onion.
He's getting close to her face, so he's close to her breastises.
Yeah.
Onion.
Ugh, a cornucopia. Really, it's appropriate now. Linda's shoes. We just saw a flash of them. They were like a black pump. Those gotta stink, I'm sorry.
They smell really bad.
Those are what she wears to, like, everything. They're her, like, tried and true, and they're great shoes, but...
Yep.
Gotta be stinky.
They're molded.
Oh, probably so comfortable. So stank. Okay, so the lady that Fischoder's trying to get with, Bob runs off with the turkey, and she's chasing after him with a gun. She's trying to shoot him. There's so much wood in this house. I feel like this house would smell good if it was not so dusty.
Yeah, that's just what I was thinking. There was a lot of little intricate wood carvings, and they're all
caked with dust. I can just feel it in my bones.
You're walking in there and you're...
Yeah. And then he runs into some... Oh, Bella's on the counter.
Bella.
Her breath is stankin'.
Oh, she's on your lap. Oh, ran the fuck away.
Off like a fucking shot. Okay. Well, anyways. Whatever, he runs into this room. And she shoots into the room. Everyone thinks that she shot Bob, but she didn't. She shot Lance the turkey. This room is, like, empty for some reason, and I feel like it's creepily cold in there.
Yeah, I agree.
There's, like, spirits in there. I don't know.
Yeah, like, spirits are making it cold. It's not because it's a drafty big old house.
Yeah.
It's spirits.
Yeah. Also very dusty in there. Not respectful of the spirits. Also, I feel like it's, like, cobwebby in there.
Yeah.
I don't know that we saw any, but definitely getting that. Then, whatever. They reveal everything was all fake, and Lady does her speech, and she's like, I have too much respect not to sleep with someone else's husband or something. Whatever, it's funny. And any final thoughts on her smells?
I do have a little bit of a thought. She did have, like, a swirled up hair, and I think her hair, actually, instead of a hairspray, may have a pomade smell.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I feel like her hair also smells crispy from the curling iron.
Ooh, I love when hair smells crispy from the curling iron. That's a good smell. Why does that smell so good, but burning hair smells so bad?
I don't know.
It's interesting. It's like the difference between crispy chicken and burned chicken.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and then after all of that's done, we're back at... Unless you have anything else to say about Fischoder's house? Mm-hmm. Okay, then we're back at the burger's house. I feel like... And they're eating the turkey. I feel like it doesn't feel as Thanksgiving-y because the house does not smell like turkey and cooking food.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of like weird eating in there because it's like, oh, we have this turkey, I guess, but it doesn't like feel like it because there's not like the food smell throughout the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's my final closing thought and smell. Yeah. Do you have any closing thoughts and smells?
Not today.
Yeah. Okay, well.
I think we got it. No Felix in this episode, so we couldn't evaluate that.
Yeah.
We'll have to evaluate that on another episode.
Mm-hmm.
And compare and contrast. Felix and Mr. Fischoder together, I think, will help us as well.
Yeah, for sure. Because they both definitely smell very interesting. Also, I guess we didn't really talk about Bob. What do you think Bob smells like? I feel like he did not take a shower before he went over to Mr. Fischoder's house.
I 100% agree. I was going to say, I don't think he wore a cologne or anything.
Oh, no.
I mean, I'm sure he was cuddling with Jean at some point, so he does smell a little like white diamonds, but not, like, really.
Yeah. I know what you mean. It's like it's just stuck to you.
Yeah, it's just, like, stuck on, like, one side of his body or something. There's a little bit of that, but...
Yeah.
Especially after he's cooking, it's, like, covered up with smells.
Yeah. Well, also, I feel like, though, he still gets a whiff of it when he has absinthe, and then it makes him gag and want to throw up.
Oh...
I feel like that would be his reaction. I feel like he hates the white diamonds. I feel like he made him drive.
You know what? We haven't taste tested our butter pecan yet.
Oh, do you want to taste test our butter pecan? I did just eat a bunch of chips, but...
Just a little taste test.
Just a little taste test. I could go get it.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to try the butter pecan because we heard all the bad bitches like butter pecan. We profiled it as an old person... ice cream, and we received feedback that it's not.
Apparently all the cool kids are eating the butter pecan, so we're gonna try that now.
Yeah, never had butter
pecan. And there are nuts in it, I think.
I wasn't sure which way it would be.
Yeah, me neither.
This is really good.
Yeah, it is.
This is actually really incredible.
This is really yummy. I feel like this is really good in place of, like, vanilla.
Yeah.
Like, where it's, like, simple.
I feel like...
That's delicious.
That's really good.
Holy shit, we've been missing out this whole time. What the fuck?
You know, there's always those, like, pumpkin spice ice creams, and it's like, ugh, it looks like it tastes like ass. Mm-hmm. This is, like, what you want. When you're buying that, you want butter pecan.
Yeah.
This is really good.
That's delicious.
I'm gonna eat a little dish of that. That's incredible.
Yeah, it's very yummy, scrummy. At this place I used to work at, there were these people who they would come in, and they would buy, like, multiple pints of butter pecan.
They were like very old people.
I get it. It's like you guys are sharing a pint of butter pecan every night, and I fucking understand why.
Hell yeah, this is incredible.
And they were like old people, and it's like both of you weigh like 90 pounds. Like what the fuck?
I can't believe I've never had butter pecan before.
I know, but that's really tasty. I really liked it.
Yeah, really good.
But now I want to read you guys a weird comment from. Let me see. I just left a message, actually, this is on my personal account, never mind. I thought it was on Weird Twins, so I won't read it. It was just one of those creepy messages that's like, they will come back. I
hate those.
But it was like one that's like so nonsensical, and it's like, this isn't even a sentence. Mm-hmm. That's why I was going to read it, but I don't want to dox myself. You could go find it. Find my personal account, not the Weird Twins. But do check us out, Weird Twins on TikToks.
Yeah, check us out, Weird Twins on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Patreon as well. $3 a month. We tell you about being twins and talk about ourselves a little bit.
Monitoring Spirits. We also watch Twitches over there, and we did recap and talk plot over there.
Yes.
It was not strictly smells, though we, of course, had to talk about smells being ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Check out God and Sarah's GoFundMe.
Yes.
donate to them to help their family evacuate from Gaza. 12 people in their family, including 4 kids. So, like, really big impact there. Yeah. I don't know. Love you guys. Sorry things are tough right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, Meepy, and I've been slacking on the maymays. I'll get back up on those.
I mean, this butter pecan.
Thank you for the butter pecan recommendation.
I mean, this will fuel us.
Yeah.
What will lift your spirits like a butter pecan? What will fuel you to make a may like a butter pecan?
I can't believe we've been, like, losing out on this whole time.
This is really, really incredible.
I'm, like, really shocked. No one made me try it before.
Like, I didn't think I would hate it or anything.
No, but I didn't think I would think it's delicious.
I didn't think I would be like, this is maybe my new favorite ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
crazy.
wow.
Well, there we are. We thank you. Thank you for holding us accountable. So we could change for the better. And to be butter pecan lovers.
Yes. There are more of us than there are of you.
If you had a twin, I would still choose...
Wait, is there something else?
No, I don't think so. We don't know our outro. We don't know our outro here or on Patreon.
No, start it again. Okay. There are more of us than there are of you.
If you had a twin, I would still choose you. Goodbye.